Lin Yu clenched the bone chopping knife in his hand, and chopped down an oncoming zombie to the ground. Then he took Zhang Xin to move forward. It was some distance away from Zhongcheng University. In order to save time as much as possible, Lin Yu decided to find a means of transportation for himself. There are bumpy cars everywhere on the road. This one is fine, but it makes too much noise when driving. And the road is blocked, and there is no perfect driving condition at all, so I give up decisively. In the end, Lin Yu successfully took Zhang Xin to find an electric car that had fallen on the sidewalk. The key on it is still there. It should have been pulled out by the car owner when the Doomsday came suddenly. Lin Yu waved his hand and condensed several wind blades, killing several zombies wandering around. Then he picked up the electric bike that fell on the ground and rode on it. Come on. Let's ride this. Lin Yu patted the back seat and looked at Zhang Xin. Zhang Xin glanced at the large group of zombies around him hesitantly. This will attract their attention. Lin Yu waved his hands and showed a confident smile, indicating that he was fine. Only then did Zhang Xin sit on it. It's noon now, the most lazy time of the day for zombies. This is what Lin Yu discovered in the past few days. Every day between 12 o'clock noon and 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the activity frequency of zombies will be significantly reduced, which can just create favorable conditions for him. Zhang Xin's limbs were still a little stiff. After climbing onto the back seat of the scooter, perhaps fearing that she would be thrown off, she hugged Lin Yu tightly in front of her. Twist the handlebar, and the electric car starts to drive slowly. The road was blocked by various crashed cars, so Lin Yu could only take Zhang Xin to gallop on the sidewalk. The sound of the electric car is not loud enough to attract the attention of zombies that are too far away, but some zombies passing by are still attracted, dragging their steps while charging, and following behind the electric car. And because Lin Yu had to avoid the zombies in front, Lin Yu's speed was not fast. After a short time, the electric car was followed by 20 or 30 zombies, and the number was still increasing rapidly. Lin Yu's expression remained unchanged, and he concentrated on watching the road. But Zhang Xin, who was sitting behind him, was a little scared. Although she herself was a zombie, she would not arouse the hatred of zombies, but Lin Yu couldn't do it. She was worried about Lin Yu's safety. Behind. There's a lot behind. Zhang Xin leaned closer to Lin Yu's ear and said. Lin Yu glanced at the rearview mirror. Naturally he knew how many zombie monsters were following him. But he didn't stop, and stopping now would only make the situation worse. All the way forward, thinking about waiting for a more suitable place, and then bring Zhang Xin down. Moreover, there is another fatal problem. The battery of the electric car he sat on is running low. If the battery is exhausted and a suitable hiding place is not found, it may be dangerous. The third floor of Zhongcheng Wanhua Advertising Company. The originally neatly arranged desks were pushed to pieces, and the floor was covered with materials of various colors. The position of the door of the desk, the walls, and the ceiling were all sprinkled with a lot of blood and meat. A lot of desks, chairs and stools are stacked together, blocking the only entrance and exit. In a corner away from the gate, there are several simple stretcher boats for employees' lunch breaks. Wang Liangkun was sitting on a stretcher boat. His body was in a mess, and his fat belly was smaller than before the end of the world. It has long since disappeared the style of shouting and drinking in the company and pointing out the country with high spirits. Suddenly, Li Shan, who was standing in front of the blinds, let out a soft cry. F*K. I ride an electric scooter at the end of the day. This person is looking for death. Wait. Why does this person look so familiar? Damn, it's Lin Yu, it's Lin Yu. Sitting on the stretcher boat, Wang Liangkun's expression changed, and he recalled in his mind the young employee who pointed at his nose and scolded him as a fat pig a week ago. That time, Lin Yu made himself faceless. If he hadn't kept his mouth shut in time, he might have been fired by the head office long ago. Damn, now that the end is coming, this kid is not dead? Wang Liangkun gritted his teeth, with resentment flashing in his eyes. He got up and walked to the blinds, looking outside. Sure enough, not far from the downstairs of the company, an electric car was driving towards here at high speed. It was Lin Yu who sat on the electric car. What's terrible is that behind Lin Yu's electric car, there are hundreds of zombies following, covering a large area, like marathon runners. Damn it. What does this little bastard want to do? Wang Liangkun said in a deep voice. His face, which was already blue from hunger, turned even paler. So many zombies. Before the doomsday came suddenly, it happened to be lunchtime, and most of the employees went out for lunch. Later, some people began to turn into zombies. Wang Liangkun and Li Shan, and two employees who were boyfriend and girlfriend, fled to this office. Unfortunately, a zombie followed. In order to protect his girlfriend's safety, the male employee named Lin Zongchen grabbed the stool and resisted. The zombie was knocked down, and he was scratched by the zombie. Later, the zombie virus began to spread, and Lin Zongchen wanted to become a zombie. Wang Liangkun and Li Shan ignored the objections of Lin Xiaoli, Lin Zongxun's girlfriend, tied up Lin Zongchen with tape, and then threw him out of the window on the third floor. As for Lin Xiaoli, who was left behind, the first day and the second day were fine, but on the third day, the food in the office was about to run out. Wang Liangkun consulted with Li Shani and restrained Lin Xiaoli without food or water. She is still tied to one of the stretcher boats. Manager Wang, what should we do? There are so many zombies. Li Shan pointed to the army of zombies far away from the company building. Before Wang Liangkun could answer, Lin Yu had already led Zhang Xin off the electric car under the company building, and then ran to the gate below. You go in first, Lin Yu ordered. At the same time, take out the golden sand eagle. On the way here, he suddenly thought of a question. The sound of the golden sand eagle is too loud after use, and it is easy to attract a large number of zombies around. So what if you use it in combination with your ability to control elements? The air near the muzzle is extracted to create a vacuum environment, and the vacuum cannot transmit sound. Wouldn't it be possible to achieve a similar effect to a silencer? At this moment, Lin Yu decided to try this idea. Pushing Zhang Xin through the iron gate at the back, Lin Yu raised the golden sand eagle, pulled the air around the gun's muzzle away, and then pulled the trigger. Pooh! A bullet flew out, blowing the head of the nearest zombie, and the sound was much quieter than before. Lin Yu's eyes brightened. It really works. Then began a strong output, holding the golden sand eagle, pulling the trigger uninterrupted. Bullets that have been vacuum suppressed will only make a crackling sound. The heads of the zombies were pierced and fell to the ground. But the number of zombies was too many, and soon blocked most of the corridor leading to the company. Lin Yu frowned, temporarily put away the golden sand eagle, and then absorbed the flame element in the air, and made a basketball-sized fireball. Try this. After finishing speaking, Lin Yu threw the fireball in his hand. Similar to the power of magic, the flame is very powerful, and the zombies will start to burn when they touch it. Due to the high density, the fire from one zombie spread to the other zombie, and soon, a large area of AA zombies at the entrance of the corridor was ignited. Lin Yu held the golden sand eagle tightly and shot, while leading Zhang Xin back. Zhang Xin was not weak either. After getting out of the car, he took Lin Yu's refined steel bone chopping knife, and at this moment had already dealt with several zombies moving in the upstairs corridor. The two gathered together to resist the zombies attacking from both sides. Soon, the zombies ignited by the flames began to fall down one by one, turning into coke-like substances. In just 10 minutes, most of the 100 zombies that came after them were eliminated. In order to suppress the spread of the fire and prevent the houses here from being burned down, Lin Yu has also been in control of the audience. Seeing the sparks that are dangerous to contaminate the house, a water balloon flies over to extinguish them in time. Soon, all the chasing zombies were eliminated, and the entire hall on the first floor was filled with zombie corpses of various colors. Lin Yu exhaled, only feeling a little dizzy in his head. Quickly asked what happened to the system. The host's current attributes cannot support the long-term use of abilities. To increase the use time, try to improve the attributes, the system explained. Lin Yu. Silent. Well, as expected, if one's abilities can be used indefinitely, wouldn't it be invincible? After confirming that there was no danger, Lin Yu took Zhang Xin upstairs. Along the way, a lot of zombies were cleaned up. Many of them were even Lin Yu's former colleagues, but now, they have turned into this ugly face. In desperation, they had no choice but to send them to liberation. Zhang Xin was also aware of this scene, thinking in his heart, if he hadn't just stayed at Lin Yu's house when the end of the world came, would he have become one of these wild zombies? The more she thought about it, the more Zhang Xin felt grateful to Lin Yu. The two cleaned up most of the zombies on the third floor, and then found a clean place to sit down and rest. With a big wave of his hand, Lin Yu took out the small gas tank and a small pot that he used for picnics from the portable space. Pour in mineral water, and then add instant noodles, sausages, marinated eggs, bacon and other ingredients after heating. Soon, the instant noodles in the small pot were cooked, mixed with marinated eggs, and the spicy smell of the sausage wafted around. After Lin Yu's physical attributes increased, Lin Yu's appetite also increased by an unknown amount. After leaving home for a few hours, his already hungry stomach growled. Immediately, he picked up the small pot in front of him and began to eat with big mouthfuls. Zhang Xin sat quietly on the side. She was also hungry, but she was really not interested in human food. He could only watch Lin Yu feasting on it helplessly. On the other side, in the blocked office. Why is there no sound? Lin Yu is dead. Li Shan was a little uncertain. Wang Liangkun shook his head, he didn't know too well, and tiptoed to the door of the office, leaned against the wall and listened. The corridor outside was quiet, and the sound of zombies scratching the door and footsteps in the past disappeared. No, it's not that there is no sound at all. The sound of eating noodles was caught by Wang Liangkun. At first he thought he heard it wrong, shook his head, and listened again. The sound was indeed there. He sniffled, and there was a faint aroma of cooking instant noodles in the air. Come here, smell it. Wang Liangkun waved at Li Shan. The latter ran over, closed his eyes and sniffed, then swallowed hard. It's instant noodles, it tastes like instant noodles, Manager Wang, Li Shan said excitedly. Wang Liangkun slapped him on the head. What are you shouting? I know, it must be that kid Lin Yu. He is coming up. Quick, move the desk here. Let's go out. Find him, there must be something on him food. But what if there are zombies outside? Li Shan hesitated. Wang Liangkun shook his head. I've heard it. There's no sound at all outside. The zombies should be gone. Li Shan himself posted it on the wall and listened, and it was true. The smell of food kept drilling into his nostrils, making his stomach twitch slightly. Knowing that there was something to eat outside, he became motivated and quickly opened the desks blocking the door one by one. On the other side, Lin Yu was holding a small pot, slurping noodles, and suddenly stopped chewing. Just now, he clearly heard the creaking sound of the desk hitting the floor. Cuckoo. The voice came again. Lin Yu pulled the noodles in the pot into his mouth in twos and twos, then got up and walked outside. Zhang Xin also noticed the movement here, and got up, and together with Lin Yu, looked towards the place where the sound came from. There was the office where they used to work, and now the door was closed, and the sound of desks hitting the floor came from inside. Could it be a zombie? Lin Yu thought to himself. If it's really a zombie, then he doesn't mind cutting off its head. Damn, if you bother yourself to eat, you should kill it. Before Lin Yu could approach to check the situation, the closed door ahead was suddenly opened a crack. Li Shan poked half of his head out of the door and glanced at the door. When he saw Lin Yu and Zhang Xin standing not far away, he looked happy and pushed the door completely open. Lin Yu, Zhang Xin, great, you are still alive. Li Shan said happily, opened the door and walked out of the office. His eyes moved behind Lin Yu, where there was a small stove with a pot on it, and there were some steaming and fragrant instant noodles in the pot. It seems that Wang Liangkun's guess is correct. Lin Yu is the one who eats instant noodles in this place. Lin Yu was also a little surprised when he saw Li Shan, but he didn't have a good impression of this wretched-looking thin man. He is a loyal henchman of Wang Liangkun who follows the trend and acts like a fool. When I quarreled with Wang Liangkun, this guy seemed to want to fight. Unexpectedly, this guy survived. It's great to have something to eat. Manager Wang, come out. Li Shan shouted excitedly, and rushed towards the iron pot containing instant noodles. He is too hungry. The office is not a place to store a lot of food. The food that has been eaten these days is basically snacks hidden by some employees. Puffed food tastes good, but it is not full. Seeing Li Shan rushing towards his instant noodles, Lin Yu's eyes turned cold, and he stepped forward, kicking Li Shan to the ground. Did I make you move? Li Shan was thin and weak, he hadn't eaten for a few days, and his footsteps were fluttering. This kick kicked him far away and hit Wang Liangkun who had just come out of the office. Wang Liangkun staggered. Fortunately, he was not low in tonnage and was not knocked down. He pushed Li Shan who was standing still. Wang Liangkun looked at Lin Yu. Xiao Lin. What are you doing? We are all colleagues, now that we are in trouble, we naturally want to help each other. Lin Yu sneered. My manager Wang, you are still alive. Colleague, when you planned to fire me, why didn't you consider me a colleague? Wang Liangkun's dirty face twitched, and when he saw the food behind Lin Yu, he gritted his teeth and swallowed the breath, and said with a smile, "Isn't this all a misunderstanding? Well, Xiao Lin, everyone is two colleagues from the same company. If you still have food, share some with me, and the matter between you and me will be cancelled. After this time passes, I will personally introduce you to the general manager and give you a promotion and salary increase." Lin Yu made a look of joy when he heard the words, "Promotion and salary increase, is this true, Manager Wang?" A trace of disdain flashed deep in Wang Liangkun's eyes. Thought you were so awesome, didn't you still get played around by yourself? When I have enough to eat and drink, and control you with Li Shan, won't I let myself be slaughtered by then?" Although he thought so in his heart, Wang Liangkun had a different expression on his face, and nodded solemnly. "It's natural, I, Wang Liangkun, have always said what I say." Hearing this, Lin Yu laughed, and with a big wave of his hand, he took out a bag of braised chicken legs from his portable space, unpacked it, waved it at Wang Liangkun, and took a big bite. While chewing, he mumbled, "I'm sorry, Manager Wang, I have a lot of food, but I don't want to give it to you at all." With that said, he ate a few more mouthfuls of the chicken leg in his hand. Wang Liang's face turned red with anger. Looking at Lin Yu who was feasting, his Adam's apple moved, and he said in a deep voice, "Lin Yu, what on earth do you want? Don't toast or eat fine wine. Yes, you'd better take out all the food, let's eat together, and find a way to survive together." Li Shan stood beside Wang Liangkun and said in solidarity. Lin Yu shrugged. "I found the food, why should I give it to you? If you have the ability, find it yourself." After all, Lin Yu found a stool and sat down, chomping at the food in his hand, not wanting to look at Wang Liangkun and Li Shan at all. On the other side, Zhang Xin bypassed the two and went to the office where the two came out. Bastard. After a while, Zhang Xin let out a scream. Lin Yu frowned, got up and walked towards the office. Seeing this, Wang Liangkun and Li Shan's expressions changed slightly, they knew what was inside. Watching Lin Yu walk into the office, Wang Liangkun gestured to Li Shan to wipe his neck. Li Shan knew it instantly, and they have worked with Lin Yu for more than a year, and they are well aware of this young man's temperament, which is quite stubborn. Since he said he won't give food, it's likely that he really won't give it. If he wants to eat, he may have to go to extremes to deal with it. Lin Yu walked into the office and soon saw Zhang Xin. At this moment, she was standing in front of a boat in the corner of the office. There was a mess, and a woman was tied up in a big shape. Lin Yu squatted down, stretched out his hand to check the woman's breath. There was a dead silence. Standing up, he shook his head at Zhang Xin, dead. Zhang Xin's eyes were a little red, and there were faint tears in the corners of his eyes. The person in front of her was none other than Lin Xiaoli, who fled into the office with Wang Liangkun and Li Shan back then. A very cheerful and lively girl, but now, there is no doubt that this must be done by Wang Liangkun and Li Shan. Lin Yu still remembered that the relationship between Lin Xiaoli and Zhang Xin was pretty good, and they were called sisters on weekdays. But now, seeing her former little sister turned into this, one can imagine the resentment in Zhang Xin's heart. At this moment, Wang Liangkun and Li Shan also walked in from the door. Seeing Lin Yu and Zhang Xin looking at Lin Xiaoli's body, their expressions changed. "It's none of our business. She was infected with the virus and was about to turn into a zombie, so we tied her up," Li Shan argued hoarsely. Lin Yu glared at him, and the latter shrank his neck, not daring to speak. Infected with a virus and turned into a zombie? Shit, is this an insult to Lin Yu's IQ? You have to strip off your clothes before you turn into a zombie? You become a zombie and you have to. Forehead. It seems that Zhang Xin is like this, but that's what Lin Yu was instructed by the system to do to save people. If it were someone else, seeing a zombie girl, even if she was very beautiful, I'm afraid she wouldn't be able to do it. Wang Liangkun knew that things were a bit difficult, so his face turned pale and he glared at Lin Yu. "I'll give you 10 seconds to hand over the food." After all, he took out his hand behind his back, and there was already a rubber roller in his hand, which was kept in the office to prevent accidents. Seeing Wang Liangkun's determination, Li Shan also raised an iron table leg. It seems that these two people are going to Ying. But they didn't know that what Lin Yu wanted was to speed up his own demise invisibly. "What if I don't pay?" Lin Yu said coldly. Wang Liangkun snorted coldly. If you don't pay, then don't blame me for being rude. After all, he winked at Li Shan, who understood, and the two of them raised their weapons and walked towards Lin Yu. It is detected that the host has encountered a vicious villain, and the host is asked to make a choice. Option 1. Let Wang Liangkun and Li Shan go. If you know your mistakes, you can correct them. There is nothing good about being good. Teach them the principles of life and reward them with a good person card. Good person card. When you get there, you will be regarded as a good person by others. From then on, you will be a saint. Glorious world, A. Option 2. Punish the evil, avenge Lin Shaoli, kill Wang Liangkun and Li Shan, and add 10 to all attributes. Hearing the choices given by the system, Lin Yu didn't hesitate, and chose option 2 directly. What kind of card is a good person? Lin Yu never thinks that he is a good person. It is already the end of the world. Moreover, Lin Yu cannot tolerate the crimes committed by Wang Liangkun and Li Shan. These two people must be punished. Just as Lin Yu was about to make a move, Zhang Xin, who was standing by the side, suddenly spoke. His voice was cold and terrifying. They are handed over to me, and I want to kill them with my own hands. Lin Yu's expression changed. To be honest, if the Doomsday hadn't come, he couldn't believe that Zhang Xin would say these words. After all, she used to be known as a good person in the company. It seems that after becoming a zombie, her state of mind has changed. Now seeing Lin Shaoli being abused by Wang Liangkun and Li Shan, the hatred in her heart has been aroused. As for Zhang Xin's request, Lin Yu did not refuse. Now he and Zhang Xin are in a master-servant relationship. Zhang Xin killed Wang Liangkun and Li Shan, which can also be regarded as Lin Yu's completion of the task. He took out the golden sand eagle and the refined steel bone cutter, and handed them to Zhang Xin. The latter chose the bone chopping knife without hesitation, not because she didn't know how to use the golden sand eagle, but because she felt that it was better to use the bone chopping knife for scum like Wang Liangkun and Li Shan. If possible, Zhang Xin would end their lives with one blow. Have fun. Lin Yu left behind a sentence, turned around and walked out of the office. Wang Liangkun swallowed. Lin Yu left? He was so relieved to keep Wang Xin here? Is it because he has a big heart, or is Wang Xin in front of him? What is really special about him? Before he had time to think about it, Wang Xin in front of him had already made a move. Holding the bone-cutting knife, he rushed towards Wang Liangkun with a vigorous step. Wang Liangkun and Li Shan also moved, trying to subdue Wang Xin. But not long after, there were screams in the office. Lin Yu, who had already returned to the resting place before, silently packed up his tableware, the corners of his lips slightly raised. He had expected the outcome of the battle. Although Zhang Xin is a girl, she is a half-human, half-zombie monster. The movement is not fast, but the strength is infinite. Although Wang Liangkun and Li Shan were middle-aged men, most of them didn't have enough to eat and couldn't walk well. How could they be Wang Xin's opponents? Therefore, the outcome of this battle must have ended with the defeat of Wang Liangkun and Li Shan. After the screaming lasted for several minutes, it slowly stopped, and Lin Yu also received a system prompt, adding 10 points to all attributes, and his strength became a little stronger, which is very flattering. Zhang Xin returned to Lin Yu with the bone cutter in hand. That somewhat sickly pale pretty face was still stained with a few drops of blood, which invisibly added a trace of evil spirit. Servant Zhang Xin, the level has been raised, and all attributes have been increased by 2. The system's notification sounded suddenly. Lin Yu's complexion changed slightly, and his level increased. What the hell? Under the guidance of the system, Lin Yu checked Zhang Xin's property panel and was overjoyed. Servant Zhang Xin, half-human, half-zombie state. Level 2 Constitution, 14 Strength, 14 Dexterity, 10 Spirit, 16 Skills, none. Host Lin Yu. Zhang Xin's attributes have improved a lot compared to when he first became a zombie. Later, according to the systematic explanation, Lin Yu realized that Zhang Xin's nature was different from his own. She is an existence that has concluded a master-servant contract with herself. In some respects, she also has some connections with the system, so there is a setting of rank. And killing zombies, or killing people, can allow Zhang Xin to gain experience points, improve her level, and become stronger. It is worth mentioning that Zhang Xin can gain experience points by killing zombies and killing people, and then improve her level and strength, that Lin Yu can't. Because Zhang Xin is simply Lin Yu's servant, or pet, with level settings, and Lin Yu can only improve attributes through system rewards or other methods. Lin Yu was a little speechless about this, but he didn't say anything. He took out a pack of wet wipes from the portable space, and wiped away the remaining blood on Zhang Xin's pretty face. I'm hungry again. Zhang Xin blushed. Lin Yu, silent. She is very aware of the way she fills her stomach now, so she will not take the initiative to call out hungry unless it is absolutely necessary. Finding a place to sit down, Lin Yu rolled up his sleeves. 2 hours later, it was already dark. Night is a time when zombies are active. For safety reasons, Lin Yu and Zhang Xin did not rush on their way. Instead, he lived in this office. During the period, Zhang Xin asked Lin Yu for a favor and went to the office where Lin Xiaoli died. He made a fireball and burned Lin Xiaoli's body. After all, he was his old friend, so it was a kind of blasphemy to stay here so tragically. As for Wang Liangkun and Li Shan, these two have already burped. It seems that this time, the dark side in Zhang Xin's heart was really brought out. After doing everything, the two returned to the resting place they had chosen before, and fell into a deep sleep. The next day, the morning sun shines in from the window and falls on the floor, reflecting a faint consumption of light. In an office of Wanhua Advertising Company, Lin Yu and Zhang Xin have already woken up. He took out some cooked food from his portable space and ate it. While eating, he walked to the blinds and looked out at the street. Yesterday's battle was supposed to wipe out all the zombies in the vicinity, but one night later, the empty streets were once again occupied by zombies. It seems that these slow-moving guys are quite active at night. Watching and watching, Lin Yu suddenly saw a somewhat miraculous scene. All I could see was a distinctive zombie standing on the street below. Unlike other ordinary zombies, who leaned sideways, hung their hands, and moved sluggishly, this guy was different. It stood more like a person, standing in front of a clothing store on the side of the street. The zombies around were vaguely looking at it, and remained motionless, as if they were worshipping. What the hell, has this zombie become a spirit? Lin Yu asked in confusion as he swallowed the food in his mouth. After quickly filling his growling stomach, Lin Yu greeted Zhang Xin, who was also satisfied, and the two walked downstairs. Walking from the 3rd floor to the 1st floor, killing a few zombies wandering out of nowhere along the way, the two left the company buildings smoothly. Lin Yu glanced at the spirited zombie again. Unexpectedly, this guy was also looking at this side. What's even more amazing is that this guy also let out a weird howl. The next moment, a terrifying scene appeared. The ordinary zombies around it, as if they heard the order to attack, turned around, stared at a pair of dead fish eyes, and ran towards Lin Yu and Zhang Xin. Damn it! Lin Yu cursed secretly, and immediately took out the bone-cutting knife and the golden sand eagle. These zombies can still listen to orders to attack collectively, and they really have become fine. It is detected that the host has encountered a riot of corpses. Please make a timely choice. Option 1. Kill the 2nd-level zombies, and reward 1 spirit seed. Option 2. There are too many zombies, flee quickly, and get nothing. The sound of the system suddenly came to mind, startling Lin Yu. The zombie riot, what the hell? Lin Yu asked quickly. God knows what happened to these zombies, they rushed over all at once. The system's explanation came quickly. Zombies are also divided into strengths and weaknesses. As the end of the world goes by, some more powerful zombies will gradually be born in the zombie group, with the ability to command the surrounding zombies. Lin Yu. The host is asked to make a choice within 15 seconds, and the system will randomly assign options when the timeout expires, the system urged. I'll choose one. Lin Yu shouted. How can a male banker with a system have any reason to escape? It doesn't matter if it's an advanced zombie or something, it's over. After finishing speaking, Lin Yu handed Zhang Xin the bone-chopping knife in his hand, and after telling him to be careful, he took the initiative to meet him. Just like yesterday, create a vacuum environment near the golden sand eagle, and then start pulling the trigger. Puff 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 puff. The nearest zombies were quickly knocked down by headshots. Seeing this, the senior zombie knew that Lin Yu was not easy to mess with, so he strode forward and went to fight in person. Its speed is not slow, and it no longer has the sense of pause of ordinary zombies. From this point, it can be seen that this guy is different. But Lin Yu didn't panic at all, and pulled the trigger a few times in a row, and after finishing off the zombies blocking the way, he waved his hand and condensed a wind blade, which flew towards the high-level zombie with a whoosh sound. With the enhancement of attributes, the power of the wind blade summoned by Lin Yu has also been enhanced. It was more than 20 centimeters long, broke through the air, and directly attacked the high-level zombies. While Lin Yu summoned the wind blade, Zhang Xin behind him also fought with ordinary zombies. With a bone cutter, she has extraordinary destructive power. Zombies were hacked to the ground, and her experience points were also rapidly increasing. In a short period of time, it was upgraded to level 3, and 2 more points were added to all attributes, which made Lin Yu overjoyed. The wind blade was so fast that the high-level zombies only had time to turn sideways and tear it apart. Hee-ho! Roar! The senior zombie roared in pain, but it was Lin Yu's bullets that greeted him. With a few sounds, the senior zombie staggered and fell to the ground without a sound. Congratulations to the host for completing the optional task and getting the reward, Spirit Seed. The system's notification sound followed. TCH, I thought you were so awesome, Lin Yu sneered. The golden sand eagle twirled a spear flower in its hand, and then began to spit out flames. But this time, Lin Yu didn't choose to kill the zombie directly, but chose to attack the zombie's legs. The golden sand eagle is powerful, and the carrion of the zombies can't stop the sharpness of the bullets. After a slapstick operation, the ground was full of disabled zombies struggling with broken legs. It's all for you. Lin Yu smiled at Zhang Xin. The latter immediately understood Lin Yu's intentions. This guy wanted to kill these zombies himself, and then improve his level. Although the method is a bit cheap, the effect is really good. How can a zombie that has no ability to move escape the bone-chopping knife in Zhang Xin's hand? A few minutes later, the battle came to an end, and Zhang Xin's level was successfully raised to level 4. The properties now look like this: Level 4. Constitution. 18 Strength. 18 Agility. 14. Spirit. 20 Skills. None host, Lin Yu. The attribute has been improved a lot, the strength has been enhanced, and I am happy. Looking at the group of dead zombies, Lin Yu greeted and prepared to leave. Wait a minute. Wang Xin shouted. Lin Yu turned to look at her, a little puzzled. I saw Wang Xin walking towards the high-ranking zombie with a bone-chopping knife. Then, under Lin Yu's stunned gaze, he slashed open the brain of the senior zombie. With a pry and pick on the tip of the knife, a pale white crystal with shimmering light appeared in her hand. It's strange, this thing was obviously picked out from a mass of gray-white filth, but it was very clean, without any dirt. Here you are, Zhang Xin said, handing the crystal in his hand to Lin Yu. What is this? Lin Yu was a little puzzled. The crystals produced by high-level zombies are not effective for you, but they are useful for Zhang Xin. The system explained aloud. Lin Yu's eyes lit up. Could this be the legendary crystal that combines the essence of heaven and earth? Unfortunately, I can't use it myself. This thing is useless to me, you should use it, Lin Yu said. A gleam of joy flashed in Zhang Xin's eyes. In fact, she was also a little ignorant. She only knew that this thing was a good thing and had magical uses for her, so she split the brains of the high-level zombies and took it out. But Lin Yu is her master, and when she gets something good, her first reaction is to give it to Lin Yu. But Lin Yu returned the thing to her again. What a good host. Thank you, Zhang Xin said. The words fell, and the pale white crystal in his hand disintegrated with a click, turning into a residue like broken glass. And at the moment of shattering, Lin Yu clearly saw traces of pale white air rushing into Zhang Xin's palm. The next moment, he heard the system beep. Servant Zhang Xin's level has been raised to level 10, and all attributes have been increased by 12. Damn it, it's so fierce. Lin Yu was stunned, and opened Zhang Xin's attribute panel to see that it was true. Zhang Xin is now a level 10 boss. The whole body attribute is as high as more than 20. It seems that those white crystals do have a magical effect on Zhang Xin. Next time I can collect more, Lin Yu thought in his heart. Take Zhang Xin to the sidewalk on the other side. There are still 20 kilometers away from Zhongcheng University, and vehicles are essential. It happened that Lin Yu found several electric car keys from the office where he used to work, all of which were left by his former colleagues. After clicking one by one, Lin Yu chose an electric car with less damage and sufficient power as his means of transportation this time. Just as he was about to get in the car, Lin Yu suddenly remembered the reward for completing the task this time. With a wave of his hand, an unpretentious seed-like object appeared in his hand. Spirit seed. Planted in the soil and poured with water, the fruit can grow instantly, and the fruit can improve the user's physical performance. Lin Yu frowned. He was not in a hurry anyway, so he threw the spirit seed into the soil of the green belt, and then condensed a small water ball and threw it on it. The next moment, there was a crash. The spiritual seed came into contact with water and soil, quickly took root and germinated, and then grew. It quickly grew into a small plant up to Lin Yu's knee height. There are two colorful fruits hanging on both sides of the branches, the size of ping-pong balls, which look delicious. Lin Yu was stunned. After a few seconds, he realized that he reached out and picked the two fruits. As soon as the fruit was picked, the sapling rotted instantly and turned into a dead branch. Spirit fruit. After eating, the random attribute can be increased by 5 points. Lin Yu smiled and took a bite of the spiritual fruit in his hand. It tasted very good, a bit like pineapple. Eat 2 spirit fruits in 2 bites. Add 5 points to the strength attribute. Add 5 points to the spiritual attribute. The strength has improved a little, and I am flattered. Lin Yu got on the electric scooter with some unfinished business, patted the back seat, took Zhang Xin with him, and sped towards Zhongcheng University at high speed. This time, Lin Yu changed his way forward. Now, he understood that the zombies he met on the roadside not only brought him danger, but also brought him gains. Among other things, as long as Zhang Xin kills more zombies, her strength can be improved. Therefore, on the way from Wanhua Advertising Company to Zhongcheng University, there was such a magical scene. A good-looking guy was riding an electric scooter, carrying another equally good-looking girl, honking the horn all the way. These two people are Lin Yu and Zhang Xin. Behind the electric car, followed by a large area of AA zombies of various colors. When the number reached a certain level, Lin Yu would find a suitable residential building, stop, and then go upstairs to create favorable conditions for Zhang Xin to kill the zombies. Unfortunately, after Zhang Xin's level was raised to level 10, the speed of improvement slowed down, and killing hundreds of zombies only raised her level to level 12. At the end, Lin Yu had no choice but to temporarily abandon this method of strengthening Zhang Xin, and carried the ladder to continue walking towards Zhongcheng University. Zhongcheng University has a long history and is a well-known university in Zhongcheng. Every year, it can send countless talents of various colors to Zhongcheng. It's a pity that now that the end is coming, the originally thriving university campus has become chaotic. I couldn't see the energetic students, but all I could see were the zombies wandering around the campus. In a classroom of the sophomore medical department, the doors and windows here are blocked by tables and chairs, making the room a little dark. Zhang Ru, now I have 2 choices for you. Either follow me and be my girlfriend, or go out and find food with those idiots. In a corner of the dimly lit classroom, a handsome boy with bangs even at the end of the day said, with a pair of slightly squinted eyes, he kept looking up and down at a pretty girl in front of him. His name is Sun Chao, and he is the son of a certain shareholder of Zhongcheng University. He has a wealthy family and often takes advantage of his status to hook up with beautiful female students in school. Every time he accidentally got pregnant, he would ruthlessly plant and abandon him, and his father, who was the school manager, would wipe his ass. The reputation of a scumbag has already spread throughout Zhong University. Blocked by Sun Chao in the corner was a beautiful girl. Her pretty face hadn't been washed for several days and was stained with many stains, but even so, it was still difficult to hide the girl's good looks. Upon closer inspection, her face was exactly the same as Zhang Xin's. There are some similarities. She is Zhang Xin's younger sister, Zhang Ru. Zhang Ru bit her red lips, with tears gushing from the corners of her eyes, but her face was still stubborn. Even if I die outside, I will never agree to you. Sun Chao laughed angrily when he heard this, and a cold light flashed in his eyes. No. Haha, then go out and find food. Don't blame me for not reminding you. Those zombies outside are very painful to bite people. After finishing speaking, Sun Chao flicked his handsome bangs and walked towards a middle-aged man in the direction of the podium. Director Zhang, add Zhang Ru to the food hunting team. She said she wants to join too. Sun Chao shouted. In the corner of the classroom, Zhang Ru's face turned pale for a while, and her delicate body trembled slightly. 3 days ago, she witnessed with her own eyes that several classmates she had been with day and night were killed by zombies after going out. That scene is still vivid in my mind. Sun Chow called director Zhang a middle-aged man with no hair and gold-rimmed glasses. Hearing this, he nodded again and again. Very good, I am very pleased that Zhang Ru has this awareness. The personnel have already decided, there is no need to delay. Let us go quickly, we will wait for your triumphant return. A. Despite the appearance of being a teacher, Director Zhang, the words Zhang Haod said did not contain a trace of emotion. Like most of the students in this school, he was suspected of kneeling and licking the second lord, Sun Chow. There are more than a dozen students trapped in this classroom. At first, everyone struggled with the food they brought into the classroom. Later, when the food was exhausted, Chao Sun and Zhang Dahou discussed and decided to send some students out to look for food. The first batch of boys who had offended or were disliked by Sun Chow were sent out. In the end, only one came back with some food. As the saying goes, Sun Chow, who is full of food and has food to eat, became restless and began to attack some beautiful girls in the class. Zhang Ru is one of them. However, Zhang Raoning, who is familiar with Sun Chow's virtues, refused to die, and there happened to be not much food left, so this happened. The team that went out to find food this time consisted of 5 people: Zhang Ru, a not-so-beautiful girl Wang Linya with freckles on her face, and Shang Wu, Ni Wencheng, and Du Gaoyang, 3 boys who usually had trouble with Sun Chow. Sun Chow's dogleg, Zhu Chen, removed the wooden table blocking the door, and opened the door carefully. Shang Wu, Ni Wencheng, get out. The 5 members of the team gritted their teeth and walked out of the classroom slowly. In their hands, they also carried simple self-made weapons, table legs and mops. After all 5 people went out, the door behind them was closed with a bang, followed by the sound of Zhu Chen moving the tables and chairs, and the guy blocked the door again. Obviously he didn't want to keep the 5 people alive. Shang Wu, the strongest among the 5, gritted his teeth and walked forward. Zhang Ru and others hurriedly followed. Walking through the empty corridor, when they were about to go down the stairs, the figures of the 5 people had already attracted the attention of the 2 zombies closest to them. They made a ho-ho-ho sound, strode forward, and ran towards this side. Damn, get ready to fight, Shang Wu shouted, clenched the table legs in his hands. The faces of the rest of them turned pale, and they knew very well the consequences of being bitten by a zombie. Outside the gate of Zhongcheng University, Lin Yu and Zhang Xin teamed up to clean up a large number of zombies who followed, and then walked towards the interior of Zhongcheng University. Speaking of which, Lin Yu is also a graduate of this Zhong University, so he is quite familiar with the furnishings in this school. He took Zhang Xin into the campus with ease. The school is a very densely populated place, wandering around the playground, and there are densely packed zombies in the teaching building. Lin Yu's scalp felt a little numb when he saw it, and he didn't dare to act rashly for a while. Otherwise, if he accidentally attracted the zombies from the whole school, it would be too much for him. This way, Lin Yu greeted. He led Zhang Xin towards the building of Zhong University's Department of Medicine. Zhang Ru is now the target of the system option task, and Lin Yu confirmed her approximate location through the system's guidance. But Lin Yu wasn't sure if she had turned into a zombie or if she was still alive. Zhang Xin had long been used to obeying all orders from Lin Yu, and the two moved quickly like ghosts, approaching the building of Zhong University's Department of Medicine. Some of the zombies encountered along the way failed to escape Lin Yu's murderous hands. Soon, the two arrived not far from the medical department building, and were about to move on. The movement from a certain direction attracted the attention of the two. Over there. There are living people. Zhang Xin pointed to a certain direction, which was the direction of the medical department building. Lin Yu nodded, clenched the golden sand eagle in his hand, and continued to move forward. Soon, he saw the source of the news. It was a few survivors fighting zombies.
Xiaoro. That's Xiaoro. Lin Yu hadn't moved yet. Zhang Xin behind him was the first to speak out, pointing in the direction of the fight ahead.
Lin Yu looked intently, and as expected, at the end of the corridor of the building, a petite girl was surrounded by large groups of zombies. It was Zhang Xin's younger sister, Zhang Ru. Quick battle. Lin Yu ordered. Zhang Ru was in danger, so he couldn't sit idly by. Holding the golden sand eagle, he made a move. Headshot the zombies closest to Zhang Ru and threw them to the ground. Seeing his sister again, Zhang Xin became even more frantic. A bone-chopping knife danced vigorously like a hurricane, sweeping towards the front. Under the suppression of power up to level 12, ordinary zombies were not Zhang Xin's all-in-one enemy at all, and their heads were beheaded one after another. Ahead, Zhang Ru, who was struggling to resist the zombie attack, was overjoyed when she noticed the situation here. She saw her sister, and Lin Yu. Sister. Zhang Ru's pale pretty face was a little astonished. Ni Wencheng and Shang Wu beside them were even more horrified. They are a man. It takes a lot of strength to beat a zombie. Zhang Xin is a weak woman, but she wields a bone-chopping knife as if she is in no one's land. This is so. But in general, it is not a bad thing that the zombies can be solved. With the help of Lin Yu's golden sand eagle and elemental abilities, the zombies surrounding Zhang Ru and the others were soon wiped out. Sister. Zhang Ru threw herself into Zhang Xin's arms, tears streaming down the corners of her eyes. She couldn't believe that she could meet her sister at this last moment. Wang Linya and Du Gaoyang, who came out with him just now, have been torn to pieces by the zombies. It's okay. Sister is here. Zhang Xin comforted Zhang Ru's long hair softly. Ni Wencheng and Shang Wu, who were also rescued on the other side, came to Lin Yu. Thank you for saving my life. Shang Wu cupped his hands at Lin Yu. He had learned some martial arts in elementary school, and his way of thanking him was somewhat similar to those so-called Zhonghu people. But before Lin Yu could answer, Shang Wu suddenly covered his heart, veins popped out on his resolute face, and beads of sweat oozed from his forehead. Ah! Ah! Shang Wu roared in pain, attracting the attention of several people present. Lin Yu took a careful look at Shang Wu, his pupils shrank slightly. You were bitten by a zombie. Shang Wu looked at his arm, and there were indeed several scratch marks and a tooth mark on it. He was indeed bitten by a zombie, but the virus had an incubation period, and it didn't show up until now. Quick! Kill me quickly, please, kill me quickly. Shang Wu suddenly grabbed Lin Yu's trousers and begged. He didn't want to become a zombie, that ugly creature. Therefore, he could only beg Lin Yu to let him kill himself before he really turned into a zombie. Ni Wencheng and Zhang Ru had already turned pale. Seeing this scene, they were speechless. Looking at Shang Wu, who was gradually getting more painful, Lin Yu sighed and raised his gun. Check your bodies for wounds caused by zombies, Lin Yu said coldly. When Zhang Ru and Ni Wencheng heard the words, they quickly looked up and down their whole body. Zhang Ru was fine, but Ni Wencheng's legs went limp and he collapsed to the ground. He looked at his calf and said blankly, impossible, it's not like this, it wasn't bitten by a zombie. Lin Yu looked down and saw that there were several scratches on Ni Wencheng's calf, and the nearby flesh and blood had turned grayish-white. The zombie virus has some paralyzing effects, and Ni Wencheng didn't even notice that there was a small gash on his calf when he was fighting with zombies just now. Seeing it now, and thinking of what happened to Shang Wu just now, I naturally couldn't accept it. I'm sorry. Lin Yu looked at Ni Wencheng and raised his gun. Ni Wencheng's face turned pale from fright. He quickly got up and knelt down in front of Lin Yu, and kowtowed to Lin Yu. No, big brother, don't kill me. Please don't kill me. You are so powerful. There is a way to save me, right? As long as you can save me, Ni Wencheng, will listen to you in everything from now on. Lin Yu looked stern and pulled the trigger without answering. When it comes to saving people who are about to turn into zombies, Lin Yu does have the ability. But you, Ni Wencheng, are a man. How can Lin Yu handle it? Do I have to turn into glass to save you? No. Lin Yu would never agree to this, even if killed. Therefore, he could only choose to beat Ni Wencheng to death before Ni Wencheng turned into a zombie. Of course, the same was true for Shang Wu. Zhang Ru was terrified when she saw the scene in front of her. In fact, she knew Lin Yu. She never knew that this man whom she used to call Brother Xiaoyu and Brother Xiaoyu had such a decisive scene. Compared to Zhang Ru, Zhang Xin seemed much more normal. After these days, she had already gotten used to Lin Yu's way of handling things. After comforting Zhang Ru a few words, the girl's emotions gradually calmed down. Lin Yu found a fairly clean classroom, took out some food, water, and wet wipes and put them in front of Zhang Ru. Zhang Ru, who had been starved for a long time, didn't care about other things, so she started gobbling it up immediately. Zhang Xin took out the wet wipe and carefully wiped the stains on Zhang Ru's face. Not long after, the little girl finally recovered her original appearance. Because of the intake of food and water, her complexion became much better. Seeing that Zhang Ru had almost eaten, Zhang Xin began to ask Zhang Ru some things. For example, why did she appear in this place so well, and was besieged by zombies? It stands to reason that in such a dangerous environment, Zhang Ru should find a safe place to hide, but now. When Zhang Ru heard Zhang Xin's question, her face turned pale for a while, and she narrated what happened before in a crying voice. It included how Sun Chao forced her, and the current situation of the remaining students in the classroom. After listening to Zhang Ru's narration, Zhang Xin stood up. A little more anger appeared on her pale pretty face. But now she listens to Lin Yu in everything. Even if she is angry in her heart, she would not dare to make a decision without Lin Yu's order. He had no choice but to look at Lin Yu. Please host to make a choice. Option 1. Stand up for the little girl Zhang Ru, punish Sun Chao, and reward a set of high-explosive grenade. Option 2. Take the little girl Zhang Ru away, don't cause trouble at will, and reward Kong Shuifu with 2 buckets of instant noodles. The system's notification tone suddenly sounded in Lin Yu's mind. Lin Yu raised his brows, making it clear that he wanted to make trouble for himself. Of course, even if the system didn't prompt for an option, Lin Yu wasn't ready to leave just like that. Maybe he still has some accounts to settle with the person Zhang Ru mentioned just now. Is the director Zhang Yu mentioned called Zhang Haod? Lin Yu asked suddenly. Zhang Ru nodded when she heard the words. That's right, it's him. When Lin Yu heard this, the corners of his lips twitched slightly. Okay, let's go find him. Zhang Ru was a little hesitant. She felt that she finally escaped from that devil's den. Now that she had food, water, and was with her sister, there was no need to go back. Zhang Xin saw his younger sister's hesitation, and grabbed her little hand. It's okay, just follow along. Those who bully you, my sister will stand up for you. Zhang Ru opened her mouth slightly. She knew the character of her sister Zhang Xin. What happened to her? How could she say such a thing? Before she could figure it out, Lin Yu was already walking towards the outside of the classroom, and Zhang Xin quickly dragged Zhang Ru to follow. Finally, under the leadership of Zhang Ru, the 3 of them arrived at the 3rd floor of the teaching building smoothly. At the very end of the corridor is the hiding place of Sun Chao, Zhang Dehou and others. At the same time, Sun Chao and Zhang Dehou were hiding in the classroom. Standing by the window observing the situation, Zhu Chen jumped down from the table and whispered, "Someone is coming." Zhang Dehou and Sun Caotang, who were resting in a corner of the classroom, stood up from their chairs and walked to the door with large strides. Sure enough, they heard the sound of small footsteps. Could it be that Shang Wu and the others are back? Impossible. Even if food can be found, it won't be so fast. Sun Chao frowned, a little uncertain. It's a pity that in order to prevent the zombies from noticing that there were people in the classroom, the windows here were covered. Sun Chao and the others could hear footsteps, but they couldn't see what was going on outside. While hesitating, Zhang Ru's voice suddenly came from outside. "Open the door, we're back." Sun Chao's face changed slightly. Are they really those classmates who went out to find food? Zhang Dehou was in his 40s and had rich social experience. He waved his hand to tell Sun Chao to stop talking, and asked himself, "Have you found any food?" Zhang Ru outside the door glanced at Lin Yu, who nodded at her. "I found some, but not many. Please open the door." Zhang Ru shouted towards the door. Zhu Chen and other Sun Chao's doglegs in the classroom moved their Adam's apples in unison. "Boss, open the door, there is something to eat," Zhu Chen said. Sun Chao frowned. He always felt unreal. For example, why is Zhang Ru the only one talking? Why are they able to return here so quickly? Is food so easy to find? Now he is hesitating whether to open the door or not. Outside the classroom door, Lin Yu, who had waited for a long time for the door to open, was a little upset, beckoning Zhang Xin and Zhang Ru to back off, then charged forward and kicked the classroom door. There was only a bang, and under the power attribute of more than 30 points, a big hole appeared in the iron classroom door instantly. Julie shook all the tables and chairs blocked behind the door. Sun Chao, Zhang Dehou and others surrounded by the door were also pushed out backwards. The classroom door was opened, and 3 people appeared outside the door. Zhang Ru is one of them, and there are 2 others who I don't know at all. Sun Chao got up from the ground, threw off Zhu Chen's support, and looked directly at Zhang Ru. Who are they? Zhang Ru's face turned pale, and she didn't speak. Lin Yu strode towards the classroom, while Sun Chao, Zhang Dehou, Zhu Chen and others retreated again and again. They could see that this old man was a bit irritable, so he was not easy to mess with. Zhang Xin didn't have a good face either. Her cold eyes kept turning around Sun Chao, making the latter feel uncomfortable. And Zhang Ru, following behind Lin Yu, was still holding the unfinished bread in her hand. She had been hungry for several days, and she knew the value of food. Even if it was only half a piece, she would not bear to throw it away. Who is Sun Chao? Lin Yu coldly looked around at the terrified students in the classroom. Sun Chao's face was uncertain, and he took a step forward. I am. Who are you? Lin Yu looked Sun Chao up and down. The tinfoil was hot, a standard scumbag. He didn't run away. I'll leave it to you, be gentle. Lin Yu looked at Zhang Xin. After all, he pulled a chair and sat down. After Zhang Xin turned into a zombie, her temper became darker and violent. Of course, this was not the case with Lin Yu. To Lin Yu, she remained absolutely loyal and obedient. But for others, not necessarily. Zhang Xin walked up to Sun Chao, looking at this boy who was half a head taller than himself, with cold eyes. You. What do you want to do? Sun Chao was a little embarrassed, swallowed his saliva, and pretended to be calm. Zhang Xin didn't speak, but suddenly raised his hand and slapped Sun Chao on the face. The force was so great that it instantly sent Sun Chao flying. He turned 360 degrees in the air and landed. His cheek was swollen into a pig's head. The sudden slap stunned everyone in the classroom. Zhang Hao almost collapsed to the ground, but fortunately he supported the desk next to him in time. Zhu Chen and Sun Chao's lackeys even turned pale. They had followed Sun Chao for some time. When had they ever seen their boss being beaten like this? You hit me. For what? Sun Chao asked vaguely. Zhang Xin stepped forward and kicked Sun Chao in the stomach, instantly turning him into a shrimp. You almost killed my sister. Zhang Xin said coldly, kicking Sun Chao violently. While protecting his head, Sun Chao shouted, F*K. Why don't you drive this crazy woman out quickly? Do you want to watch me get beaten to death? Only then did Zhu Chen, Zhang Hao and the others come to their senses, and prepared to attack Zhang Xin with some table legs, brooms and the like. Seeing this, Lin Yu slapped the wooden table next to him. I see who dares to move. Everyone looked back and saw a golden pistol under Lin Yu's palm. Suddenly, everyone was shocked. Licking Sun Chao is certainly important, but compared to this, their lives are more important to them. Zhang Dehou was quite frightened. Sun Chao's father was his boss, so he couldn't afford to offend him. If something happened to Sun Chao here, he would never be able to go around. And Lin Yu has a gun, which? This little brother, please hold your hand high and let him go. Zhang Dehou begged. Lin Yu smiled and looked at Zhang Dehou. Zhang Dehou, Director Zhang, don't you know me? Zhang Dehou's expression changed. What did Lin Yu mean by that? Could it be that he knew Lin Yu before? His mind turned rapidly, and soon, his eyes widened. He really knew Lin Yu. Isn't this the student who studied at Zhongcheng University 3 years ago? There is still some deep relationship between the two. If Lin Yu didn't remind, Zhang Dehou would really not remember it all at once. Lin Yu, it's you. Oh, they're all alumni from the same school. Stop now, Zhang Dehou said. Lin Yu waved his hand. Zhang Xin stopped what he was doing and stepped aside. Seeing this, Zhang Dehou was overjoyed. Sure enough, Lin Yu was still concerned about the affection of his alumni, so he really stopped. Facing his former students, Zhang Dehou relaxed a lot. Well, in fact, the optional task has been completed, otherwise, Lin Yu would never let Sun Chao go so easily. Student Lin Yu, I didn't expect that you could go back to school to save the teachers and students in such a critical time. The teacher is really pleased. Look, the teacher and these students have been hungry for several days. I don't know if you have food. How about taking it out and sharing it? Zhang Dehou said. He had seen half a loaf of bread in Zhang Ru's hand a long time ago. It was probably provided by Lin Yu. As for Shang Wu, Ni Wencheng and others who went out with Zhang Ru before, it's probably more ominous than good. But it doesn't matter, as long as there is food. What's the big deal if a few students die? Lin Yu laughed when he heard the words, and looked at Zhang Dehou. Of course I have food, and there is a lot of it, but why should I give it to you? The smile on Zhang Dehou's face froze for a moment. Immediately afterwards, he said with an apologetic smile, "Student Lin Yu, what you said is that since you have food, no matter what your thoughts come from, you should share some with the teacher and your juniors, so that we can carry forward the beautiful tradition of our school." Zhang Hao continued to speak in an official tone. Lin Yu snorted coldly, and the smile on his face disappeared. Beautiful tradition, for you, shouldn't beautiful tradition mean accepting gifts maliciously, using tricks to exchange students for internships?
This sentence made Zhang Hao blush. In fact, speaking of the relationship between Lin Yu and Zhang Hao, it is like this.
Back then, Lin Yu was indeed a student of this school, and Zhang Hao happened to be his teaching director, who specialized in managing the internship and employment of junior students. Lin Yu is an orphan, with no money or power, but he studies well and does well in school. He should have joined a powerful big company, but was replaced by Zhang Hao. He accepted a gift from another student and switched Lin Yu with that classmate. In the end, that classmate went to a large company with potential, while Lin Yu went to a pheasant company that was about to close down with less than 30 employees, and then moved to Wanhua Advertising Company where Zhang Xin worked. Director Zhang, he is a good director. The surrounding students also looked at Zhang Dehou with full faces. They didn't expect that there was such a relationship between Lin Yu and Zhang Dehou. Zhang Dehou's face turned green and red for a while. Student Lin Yu, back then. I was forced to do so. That classmate has a very deep background. If I didn't help, I would. Before Zhang Dehou finished speaking, Lin Yu chuckled. That's right, dog licking is dog licking everywhere. Don't say that there are some and nothing. You apologize to me, and then slap yourself 10 times, this matter even if it's over. Lin Yu's words were astonishing. Not only Zhang Dehou's face turned pale, but he stepped back a few steps. The rest of the students staying in the classroom looked at each other in blank dismay, a little at a loss. Who is Zhang Dehou? He is the head of the medical department of Zhang University. When was he treated like this? Seeing that Zhang Dehou hesitated, Lin Yu glanced at him coldly. You'd better hurry up, otherwise I can't guarantee whether I will change my mind. Zhang Dehou's heart is bitter. How can he say that he is also a prominent figure in Zhang University? If he does this kind of thing, how will he establish his prestige in front of the students in the future? But when he saw Lin Yu's pistol on the desk, and Sun Chao who was still lying on the floor like a dead dog, Zhang Dehou gritted his teeth. Forget it. Just do as Lin Yu said. Saving the dog's life is the most important thing. Student Lin Yu, I'm sorry. I apologize to you for what happened back then. Zhang Dehou lowered his head and said to Lin Yu. Not sincere enough. Sweat began to seep from Zhang Dehou's face. He lowered his head and repeated what he had just said. Lin Yu nodded in satisfaction. Now start the second step. Slap yourself 10 times, the loud one. Zhang Ru has been watching the farce in the classroom, and now seeing this scene, she finally couldn't bear it. Sun Chao forced her and was punished, but Zhang Dehou is a teacher after all, isn't it a little too much to do so? Just about to speak out to dissuade her, Zhang Xin pulled her back. She shook her head at Zhang Ru, signaling her not to speak. Zhang Ru looked stunned, and while hesitating, Zhang Dehou, who was standing in front of Lin Yu, had already slapped her across the face. Snapped. Lin Yu frowned. Did you not eat? Work harder. Zhang Dehou bit the root. He did not eat, his body was weak, where did he get his strength? Snapped. Raising his hand again, Zhang Dehou used his strength this time, and there was a slap mark on his cheek instantly. Continue. Lin Yu said coldly. Afterwards, the classroom heard the sound of clacking palms and cheeks. After 10 slaps, Zhang Dehou's cheeks were swollen, and blood flowed from the corners of his lips. Student Lin Yu, are you satisfied now? Zhang Dehou said weakly. Lin Yu nodded. Well, I'm quite satisfied. Well, the grievances between you and me will be written off. Zhang Dehou felt relieved, and asked again, then our food. Food. I never said I would give you food. Lin Yu glared at him. Damn. This guy apologized so willingly and slapped him. Did he think he would give them food? He. Has Lin Yu ever said this? Zhang Dehou's face turned red. Shit. He originally thought that as long as he did what Lin Yu said and asked for his forgiveness, he would be able to get food afterwards, but now. Before Zhang Dehou came back to his senses, Lin Yu had already stood up from the chair, glanced at Zhang Xin and Zhang Ru. We should go. After finishing speaking, regardless of the eyes of other people in the classroom, the three walked towards the outside of the classroom. Only Zhang Dehou, Sun Chao, and other teachers and students with bewildered faces were left behind. Because of Lin Yu's violent behavior just now, for a while, no one in the classroom dared to follow. Sun Chao was also pulled up from the floor with the support of Zhu Chen and another dogleg, and sat on a chair panting heavily.
Although Zhang Xin looks like a girl, her strength is as high as 30 points, which is equivalent to the strength of 3 grown men.
If it wasn't for the killer, Sun Chao would have turned into a cold corpse. Sitting on the chair, Sun Chao's eyes were full of resentment, and the more he thought about it, the angrier he became. He was the second lord since he was a child. It's only him who bullies others. How can anyone bully him? No, he can't swallow this breath. He wants revenge. He wants Lin Yu, Zhang Ru, and that stinky woman who beat him to die. Angry in his heart, Sun Caotang stood up from his chair, ran to the window frantically, and pulled away the tables and chairs blocking the window, just in time to see Lin Yu and the other 3 who had already arrived downstairs. After breaking the glass with one punch, Sun Chao shouted down, "Bastards, I want you to die." After all, he picked up the stool and threw it on the lawn below the building. Throwing and yelling at the same time. Zhu Chen, Zhang Dehou and others were all frightened by Sun Chao's state, and they didn't know what to do for a while. They tried to stop Sun Chao, but they also hated Lin Yu and Zhang Xin, and felt somewhat resentful. A bunch of idiots. Why don't they come to help? Throw all these away, attract zombies, and bite them to death, Sun Chao yelled. As Sun Chao's loyal dog, Zhu Chen immediately understood, called the other dogs, and threw the seat downstairs. The iron tables and chairs made a sound when they touched the concrete floor. The dense sounds mixed together, quickly attracted the zombies in the nearby buildings. The blackness just happened to surround Lin Yu and the 3 of them. Seeing this scene, Sun Chao's face became ferocious, and he laughed wildly. "Trash, idiot, just wait to be eaten by zombies. If you provoke me, that's the end." Now Sun Chao has been completely blinded by hatred. No matter what price he pays, he will let Lin Yu and others die. But what happened? Will Lin Yu and others die? It is detected that the host has encountered Sun Chao's revenge. Please make a choice for the host. Option 1. Ignore Sun Chao, open a gap from the zombie encirclement, and then leave here smoothly, rewarding all attribute points +5. Option 2. Revenge with revenge, retaliation with grievances. Sun Chao's behavior is intolerable. Kill him. As a warning to others, reward all attribute points +10, 2 silver treasure boxes, 3 spiritual seeds. The system's prompt sounded in Lin Yu's mind. Lin Yu frowned, and glanced at Sun Chao, who was yelling at the window on the 3rd floor and spitting in this direction, with a murderous look in his eyes. "Damn. I let you off just now, and you took the initiative to provoke trouble. Why'd I really dare not kill people? I choose to." Lin Yu thought to himself. The surrounding zombies are gathering more and more, densely packed towards this side. Lin Yu, Zhang Xin is alright, but Zhang Ru's face has already turned pale, and she just came out of the devil's lair. This wolf's den may not be able to pass through. Protect her well, and leave the rest to me, Lin Yu urged Zhang Xin. Raising his hand, he took out the reward he got for rescuing Zhang Ru before, which was a light blue crystal named Power Spar. Power Spar. After use, the user's power level can be upgraded. Lin Yu has a supernatural ability, and he just uses this to upgrade at this moment, so as to deal with the zombies around him. Just do what you think. After using the Power Spar, Lin Yu's element manipulation power has been successfully upgraded to the 2nd level. Elemental Control, LV2, can control all elements within a diameter of 50 meters around him to assist him in fighting. The 2nd level element control ability expanded the control range to 50 meters in diameter, which was 5 times that of the 1st level. The next moment, Lin Yu condensed the surrounding wind elements, and a 1-meter-long wind blade appeared in his hand. "Go!" Lin Yu shouted coldly. The wind blade in his hand flew forward, showing his sharpness, and the speed was extremely fast. The zombies that came into contact with the wind blade first were sliced in half. With just one blow, more than a dozen zombies were eliminated. This scene fell into the eyes of Sun Chao and the others upstairs, making their mouths O-shaped. What the hell? What was that just now? A light blue airwave blows past, like cutting wheat. Do you want to be so sci-fi? Lin Yu naturally didn't care about the surprise of Sun Chao, Zhang Dehou, and others. At this moment, He was constantly summoning wind blades to cut the zombies that were rushing around him. And Zhang Xin, while protecting his younger sister Zhang Ru, started the massacre with a bone-chopping knife. She was already at level 13, with more than 30 points of strength. Holding an extremely sharp bone-cutting knife, she quickly killed zombies one after another as if entering no one's land. Zhang Ru was stunned, and stood there dazedly. She couldn't tell whether she was excited or worried, but she was surprised and shocked anyway. The battle between Lin Yu and Zhang Xin was very exciting, and a large number of zombies were harvested.
In the classroom on the third floor, Sun Chao realized that his face was pale, and he squatted on the floor and held his head. Impossible, this is impossible, how can there be magic in reality, this is not real, Mom.
He was already insane, and there were too many things he could not accept. For a moment, his self-esteemed heart was shattered. Soon, the battle downstairs ended, and next to Lin Yu and Zhang Xin, there were corpses of various zombies. Lin Yu looked in the direction of the classroom on the third floor, and met Zhang Dehu's eyes. Lin Yu raised a middle finger at him from the air, and then a light flashed in his hand, and a grenade appeared. This is a high-explosive grenade, a reward for punishing Sun Chao. Gently pulling the tab apart, Lin Yu showed a sinister smile, and then, under the watchful eyes of Zhang Dehu, Zhu Chen and others, threw the high-explosive grenade into the classroom where they were. F*K, run. The faces of the students who saw this scene changed drastically, and they hurriedly ran out of the classroom. Some panicked and jumped directly from the windows. On the third floor, if you are lucky, you will not die, but you will definitely be injured. Sun Chao was still squatting on the ground, calling for his mother. Zhu Chen wanted to drag him away, but he refused. Finally, bang! The high-explosive grenade thrown into the classroom exploded. The surrounding glass was shattered, and the entire teaching building shook several times. Zhang Dehu and the other surviving students got up from the floor in the corridor outside the classroom, gasping for breath, their eyes full of shock. They never expected that Lin Yu would be so irritable, killing zombies, but even killing people. But for Lin Yu, in this era, zombies are not the most frightening thing, but the most frightening thing is the human heart. Congratulations to the host for completing the optional task, adding 10 to all attribute points, getting 2 silver treasure chests and 3 spiritual seeds. The system's notification sounded, and the corners of Lin Yu's lips curled slightly. However, he also noticed the difference. This time the reward was obviously much richer than the previous one. I quickly asked the system, and the system explained it like this. As the survival time in the Doomsday world increases, the rewards after completing the optional missions will also be more generous. After understanding clearly, Lin Yu led Zhang Xin and Zhang Ru, who was still in shock, towards the outside of the school. It was already 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was time to find a suitable place to spend the night. Night is the time when zombies are highly active, and Lin Yu doesn't want to sleep in the wilderness. 2 hours later, Lin Yu brought Zhang Xin and Zhang Ru to appear in front of a high-end hotel 3 kilometers away from Zhang University. This is the most prosperous hotel near Zhangde University. If you stay in it for one night, the room rate starts from 4 figures. It's a pity that now that the Doomsday is coming, this originally luxurious location has turned into the present dead silence. Let's go. Rest here tonight. Lin Yu greeted and walked towards the hotel. Zhang Xin held her younger sister Zhang Ru's little hand. Her face turned pale. Her steps were a little wandering. She was hungry. I have been doing activities at Zhongcheng University before, and I have used up a lot of energy, but I have not eaten a bite of rice. By now, I am already hungry. Lin Yu walked ahead with the golden sand eagle, cleaned up all the zombies gathered in the hotel lobby, and then walked upstairs. Finally, he walked to the door of the presidential suite on the middle floor of the hotel, violently destroyed the door, and walked into it. Before the apocalypse, Lin Yu was just an ordinary graphic designer, and he was not willing to live in a presidential suite that cost a month's salary for one night. Now that the end is coming, Lin Yu is ready to enjoy the facilities and treatment of the presidential suite. Since it is a suite, it naturally has more than one room. There are 2 rooms, one large and one small, a living room, a bathroom, and a kitchen with natural gas. Of course, there is also a balcony separated by floor-to-ceiling windows. Standing here, you can see Zhanjiang not far away, which is a big river crossing Zhongcheng. The suite was clean, obviously cleaned before the apocalypse, perfect for overnight stays. Lin Yu opened the floor-to-ceiling windows, took a few breaths of fresh air over the city, then turned and walked towards the kitchen. Not to mention that Zhang Xin is hungry, he is also hungry now. With the improvement of his physical attributes, he eats more and digests faster and faster. Lin Yu was busy in the kitchen, cooking with natural gas. Zhang Ru and Zhang Xin stayed in the living room. Zhang Ru glanced at Lin Yu's back, and was a little shy. "Sister, I haven't bathed for several days, I want to take a bath." Sure enough. Girls are all creatures who love cleanliness. They just want to clean themselves up after surviving life and death. Zhang Xin's consciousness has recovered, she is no different from ordinary people, and she naturally understands Zhang Ru's thoughts. Then you go. Hotels of this level should have special water storage towers, and the water there can still be used, Zhang Xin said. Zhang Ru nodded and trotted into the bathroom. About half an hour later, when the sky was getting dark, Lin Yu came out of the kitchen with a large bowl of rice and noodles. It was placed on the coffee table in the living room, just as Zhang Ru also finished her shower, and came out wearing the clothes Zhang Xin brought for her just now. At first glance, this little girl is quite beautiful. After taking a bath, she was in a good mood, and now she saw two big pots of food on the coffee table. Zhang Ru suddenly moved her index finger. He clapped his hands and sat down. "Let's eat." Lin Yu greeted, filled a big bowl of rice for himself, and started to eat with the old godmother and pickled mustard that he brought from the convenience store. Zhang Ru couldn't stand the availability of delicious food, so she packed a bowl of instant noodles for herself and ate it. Soon after eating a bowl of noodles, Zhang Ru realized something was wrong. His older sister, Zhang Xin, just sat there without taking a bite of the food in front of her. "Sister, why don't you eat?" Zhang Ru said vaguely. Under the emergency lights prepared by Lin Yu, Zhang Xin's face turned pale. She really didn't know how to explain to her sister that she was a zombie. After thinking about it, he sighed secretly, and said softly, "You guys eat, I'm not hungry." Zhang Ru glanced at Zhang Xin suspiciously, she instinctively felt that this sentence was watery. But I didn't think much about it, and started to eat again. Soon, 2 large bowls of food were eaten, and most of them went into Lin Yu's stomach. After tidying up the tableware, Zhang Ru yawned, told Lin Yu and Zhang Xin, and went to sleep in a smaller room. It was already late at night. Zhang Xin suddenly thought of his sister Xiaoro, and couldn't help feeling a little worried, so she turned to look at Lin Yu. "I'll go and see Xiaoro." Lin Yu nodded upon hearing this, watched Zhang Xin leave, and then opened his portable space, ready to check the rewards he had obtained earlier. While watching, Zhang Xin's voice suddenly came from outside the room door. "Xiaoro. What's the matter with you, Xiaoro?" Lin Yu frowned, closed the portable space, turned into an afterimage, and rushed out of the room. I saw Zhang Ru didn't know what was wrong with her, but she appeared in the living room. But her complexion looked a bit weird, it was a faint off-white, only the whites of her eyes could be seen in her eyes. She opened her mouth slightly, and made a hoo-hoo sound. Zombie. A word flashed in Lin Yu's mind. But also depressed, wasn't it fine before? Why did he suddenly become a zombie now? Walking over quickly, Lin Yu checked Zhang Ru up and down, and finally found clues on the little girl's back. There was a wound about 1 centimeter long, and the nearby skin had turned grayish-white. This is the performance of zombification. Could it be that this wound was caused by a zombie, but it was never discovered before, because the wound was small and the virus ingested was not much, so it didn't turn into a zombie until now. She was bitten by a zombie, and now she has started to turn into a zombie, Lin Yu said in a deep voice. Zhang Xin's complexion changed drastically, and he gently shook Zhang Ru, hoping to arouse the latter's consciousness. But Zhang Ru Fart, who started to zombify, didn't respond, and even opened her small mouth with small fangs and bit Zhang Xin's arm. Please host to make a choice. Option 1. Let Zhang Ru become a zombie, and reward a bronze treasure chest. Option 2. Let the zombie Zhang Ru take a bite, sign a master-servant contract, let her become the same state as Zhang Xin, and reward all attribute points plus 20, and a piece of power crystal. Lin Yu. Silent. Damn, is this going to make him repeat the same mistakes? Without time to think about it, Lin Yu chose option 2, not to mention the reward of 20 points of body attributes and power crystals. Even if he stands on humanitarian grounds, he must not just watch such a cute girl like Zhang Ru turn into a zombie. Zhang Xin also thought of this, and knelt down in front of Lin Yu with a thud. I beg you to save Xiao Ru, you must have a way, right? Zhang Xin still remembered that it was Lin Yu who rescued him when he was about to turn into a zombie. He didn't expect that his younger sister, like him, was about to become a zombie. Since Lin Yu can save himself, he can also save his sister. Lin Yu nodded when he heard the words, saving people is not difficult, the difficulty will come later. Now it's just Zhang Xin, if you add Zhang Ru, the two of them go together, Ling Yang's two arms. And his body, can it produce so much blood? Looking at Zhang Ru who kept roaring, Lin Yu rolled up his sleeves and walked over without hesitation for too long. A few minutes later, the virus antibody that entered Zhang Ru's body had begun to work, and she slowly calmed down. How about it, are you all right? Lin Yu walked towards this side. Zhang Xin glanced at his sister and shook his head, it should be fine. It's fine, go to bed early. After finishing speaking, Lin Yu turned and walked towards his room. Zhang Xin looked at Lin Yu's back, gritted his teeth, and shouted, thank you. Lin Yu paused, smiled, and returned to his room. The next day, the warm morning sun fell on Zhang Ru's face through the window, her beautiful long eyelashes fluttered a few times, and her closed eyes slowly opened. Are you awake? Zhang Xin's voice sounded from the side. Zhang Ru sat up holding her dizzy little head. Sister, what's wrong with me? I'm so dizzy, and last night, I seemed to have a terrible dream. Zhang Xin knew the whole process, stroked Zhang Ru's little head, and told the whole story of what happened last night. When Zhang Ru heard that she was bitten by a zombie, her face turned pale, she took off her clothes again, checked her whole body, and finally, under Zhang Xin's guidance, she touched a scar on her back. It was accidentally injured by a zombie when Sun Chao forced him to go out to find food, but he didn't notice it at that time. Later, Zhang Xin explained her physical condition. Like Zhang Ru, she was half human and half zombie. This surprised Zhang Ru, and she also understood why Zhang Xin didn't eat human food last night. Finally, Zhang Xin explained the master-servant relationship between herself and Zhang Ru and Lin Yu. Because of the contract, Zhang Ru subconsciously accepted this setting. Now, let's formally meet our master, Zhang Xin said. Take Zhang Ru to the living room of the presidential suite. Zhang Xin and Zhang Ru stood side by side in front of Lin Yu, and respectfully called, Master. Speaking of it, Lin Yu quite likes this title, as if Zhang Xin and Zhang Ru are his personal property. And it is true. The sisters and Lin Yu signed a master-servant contract, and they must obey Lin Yu's orders 100%. Even if Lin Yu tells them to commit suicide immediately, the two will not hesitate at all. Seeing that Zhang Ru had adapted to her identity, Lin Yu coughed lightly and checked the little girl's attributes. Servant. Zhang Ru grade 1 Constitution, 10. Strength. 6 Agility, 11 Spirit, 9 Skills, none. Host. Lin Yu. This attribute made Lin Yu a little surprised. Unexpectedly, after Zhang Ru became a zombie, her strength attribute had not been significantly improved. But the agility attribute is higher than all other attributes. It seems that this girl is better at agility. After closing the properties panel, Lin Yu came to the living room with the freshly prepared meal. Zhang Xin and Zhang Ru sat down on the sofa side by side, looking at Lin Yu. Well now, both of them have turned into zombies and have no appetite for human food at all, so only Lin Yu is left with a big pot to eat. After eating and drinking, Zhang Xin licked her red lips and sat down beside Lin Yu. Lin Yu knew what she wanted to do, rolled up her sleeves, exposed her arms, and let the two sisters eat. Lin Yu, on the other hand, took the opportunity to open his system space and opened the 2 silver treasure chests he got yesterday. The host opened the silver treasure chest, obtained the strengthening stone 5, and the D-level weapon, frost crossbow. The host opened the silver treasure box, obtained the ability, sprint, and the portable space increased to 50 meters cubic. The system prompts. Lin Yu stared intently at the extra props in his portable space, with a look of astonishment on his face. Reinforcement stone. I don't need to say much about this, once you get it, you can strengthen the designated item once. Frost crossbow. Automatically absorbs the ice crystal elements in the air, condenses into ice arrows, the aggregation speed is about once every 3 seconds, and the effective range is 150 meters. It can cause freezing deceleration effect on the hit target. Sprint. LV1, consume a certain amount of mental power to increase the user's speed by 50% for 5 seconds. The portable space has increased. Lin Yue's portable space used to be 10 meters cubic, but now it has directly become 50 meters cubic, which has increased several times, and he no longer has to worry about running out of space. Lin Yu also has his own ideas about the props he got now. The newly joined Zhang Ru has no weapons yet, and her agility attribute is higher than other attributes. She is destined to be a speed player, so I can just give her the frost crossbow. In future battles, let this girl walk around the battlefield, kill zombies. Sprint. This ability does not have the ability to damage, but it can increase the speed of the user. Lin Yu decided to stay by himself, just happened to beat Zhang Ru last night, and got a crystal of ability, to strengthen this ability, very happy. After that, there are strengthening stones, which are used to strengthen the weapons of the 3 people. The bone cutting knife needs to be strengthened, and the newly obtained frost crossbow also needs to be strengthened. Soon, Lin Yu will distribute the strengthening stones according to his own ideas. Spend 3 strengthening stones to upgrade the frost crossbow to level 3. PS. The first enhancement costs 1 enhancement stone, the second enhancement costs 2, the third enhancement costs 4, and so on. Spend another 2 strengthening stones to upgrade the bone cutting knife to level 3. Frost crossbow, LV3, automatically absorbs the ice crystal elements in the air, condenses into ice arrows. The aggregation speed is about once every 2 seconds, and the effective range is 170 meters. It can cause freezing deceleration effect on the hit target. The speed of the condensed ice arrow has been shortened by 1 second, and the range has also been extended by 20 meters, which is a good increase. Fine steel bone chopping knife, LV3, extremely sharp, with enhanced cutting power. After all, this thing is enhanced from ordinary props, not distributed by the system, so there is no attribute analysis. For about 2 hours, the sisters ate and drank enough. Lin Yu also took out the frost crossbow at the right time and handed it to Zhang Ru. From now on, you can use this. Zhang Ru stretched out her sweet tongue and licked the remaining nutrients at the corners of her lips. Hearing this, she was a little surprised. Fortunately, Zhang Xin reacted quickly, and poked Zhang Ru with her elbow. "Thank you, master." Zhang Ru understood instantly, took the frost crossbow, and said at the same time, "Thank you, master." Lin Yu nodded, and handed Zhang Xin the bone chopping knife that had been strengthened to level 3. The shape of the 3rd level bone cutting knife has changed a little, the handle has become a lot longer, and the blade is not as wide as before, but has become narrower, and the cold light is still shining. After briefly telling Zhang Ru how to use the frost crossbow, Lin Yu brought a potted plant on the balcony. Pull out the unknown plants inside, then take out the spirit seed, throw it in, summon a small water ball, and pour it on. The next moment, there was only a crash, and the 3 spiritual seeds sprouted instantly, and then became bigger and taller. A total of 6 fruits appeared on the branches. A faint fragrance wafted from the spiritual fruit. Under the surprised eyes of Zhang Xin and Zhang Ru, Lin Yu picked off the 6 spiritual fruits and ate them. The 2 zombie girls can improve their attributes by killing zombies, but Lin Yu can only improve their attributes through system rewards and spiritual fruits. Therefore, Lin Yu does not intend to share these 6 spiritual fruits with the 2 zombie girls. Kacha Kacha swallowed the 6 spiritual fruits. Add 10 points to the strength attribute. Add 5 points to the agility attribute. Spiritual attribute plus 10 points. Physical attribute plus 10 points. A series of 6 reminders sounded, and Lin Yu only felt that his body had improved a lot compared to before. Host. Lin Yu, viral immune body, constitution, 70. Strength. 79 agility, 65 spirit, 80. Abilities. Elemental control, LV2, sprint, LV2. Servants. Zhang Xin, Zhang Ru sprint, LV2, consume a certain amount of mental power to increase the user's speed by 55% for 7 seconds. Lin Yu only felt that his body was filled with endless power, making him want to join the battle impatiently. Looking at the mechanical watch on his wrist, it is now 10:30 in the morning, which is a good opportunity to hunt zombies. Of course, Lin Yu can only get spiritual pleasure from killing zombies, but Zhang Xin and Zhang Ru can improve their level and become stronger. Why not do it? Let's go. Let's improve our strength. Lin Yu said, standing up, his eyes were more on Zhang Ru. This girl is still at the first level, and her attributes are too low, so she must vigorously increase her level.
Then, the three of them went out. According to Lin Yu's idea, these days, the presidential suite is regarded as a simple stronghold.
Then he took the two zombie girls and cleaned up the zombies around the stronghold, just to upgrade their level. Just do what you said. Out of the hotel, the three of them walked several hundred meters to the east. Then Lin Yu took out the golden sand eagle, aimed at the three zombies in the distance, and got 3 headshots. This time, he didn't use his ability to isolate the gunshots, and the bang 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 bangs spread far away, quickly attracting the attention of nearby zombies. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. A large number of zombies began to walk towards this side, densely packed, making one's scalp numb. It's up to you. Let's improve the level. After all, Lin Yu found a seat and sat down. Facing so many zombies, he seemed to have no intention of making a move at all. Seeing this scene, Zhang Xin was okay, but Zhang Ru was a little scared, and she was at a loss with the frost crossbow in her hand. Lin Yu frowned, walked over and snatched the frost crossbow from Zhang Ru's hand, and pulled the trigger on the zombie who was 20 meters away. Call out. A light blue ice arrow about 20 centimeters long flew out, piercing the rotting head of a zombie. Immediately afterwards, it exploded, and the fine ice crystals splashed towards the surroundings, but all the zombies that came into contact with the ice crystals were covered with a layer of white mist, and the already slow speed became even slower. Just attack like this. Lin Yu said coldly. To be his servant, it must not be just a vase for fun, but also a warrior who can protect himself and his master. Zhang Ru was yelled at by Lin Yu, and her delicate body trembled slightly, trying to follow Lin Yu's method, aiming the frost crossbow at the slowly walking zombies. On the other side, Zhang Xin was already on a killing spree, as high as level 13, making her attributes enough to crush all the zombies in the field. Waving the bone-chopping knife, large swaths of zombies were harvested. Zhang Ru also gradually found the feeling, moving while attacking the approaching zombies. A crossbow arrow flies out, and if you are lucky, it can even kill more than one zombie. And her level, with the increase in the number of killed zombies, also began to slowly increase. The servant Zhang Ru's level has been raised to level 2, and all attributes will be increased by 2. The servant Zhang Ru's level has been raised to level 3, adding 2 to all attributes. For the next few days, the three of Lin Yu were hunting zombies. When you are tired and hungry, you will go back to the hotel to rest, and after you have a rest, you will appear on the street again and continue hunting. 5 days later. Lin Yu's attributes didn't improve much, but Zhang Xin and Zhang Ru's attributes have undergone earth-shaking changes. Servant. Zhang Xin grade, 21 Constitution, 5-2. Strength. 52 Agility, 46 Spirit, 5-2. Skill. King's Might, LV1, Servant, Zhang Ru. Level. 20 Constitution, 48 Strength, 44. Agility. 56 Spirit, 47 Skill, Eagle Eye, LV1. The attributes of the two zombie girls have skyrocketed a lot, and compared with the attributes, the bigger change is that when the two zombie girls reached level 20, they successfully comprehended their own skills. The skill that Zhang Xin comprehended was called King's Power. King's Prestige, LV1. You can command 20 zombies whose level is not higher than your own to drive, and the driven zombies will obey orders 100%. To Lin Yu's surprise, this turned out to be a control skill. Although it can only control 20 zombies now, this skill can be upgraded in level. If the level is higher, the number of zombies controlled will naturally increase greatly. Lin Yu can almost imagine the scene where Zhang Xin controls an army of zombies and sweeps across the apocalypse. I can control the zombie girl, and the zombie girl can control other zombies. I am like a boss among bosses. Zhang Ru's level has also reached level 20, and the skill she comprehended is called Hawkeye. Eagle Eye, LV1, Enhanced Vision Range, additional dynamic field of vision. Even if the target is moving at high speed, it is enough to capture the target's action trajectory. Perhaps it was Lin Yu's subconscious mind. The Eagle Eye skill that Zhang Ru acquired was a necessary skill for a sniper or a long-range attack unit. It seems that the decision to give her the frost crossbow was not wrong. In the presidential suite, Lin Yu stood up and bandaged his arms. After a few days of consumption, the food that Lin Yu scavenged from the convenience store before was about to be used up. So Lin Yu decided to take the zombie girl out to find food today. Although they are not interested in human food, how can they provide blood to the two zombie girls when Lin Yu can't get enough to eat? Therefore, Lin Yu's food problem must be solved first. Only when he is full can he provide blood continuously. The three of them left the hotel. Lin Yu was no stranger to the neighborhood. He knew that there was a large supermarket at the end of this street. If you were looking for food, you should be able to find a lot there. Walking on the street, from time to time, they killed zombies that suddenly jumped out of the road, and the three of them moved forward quickly. In the past 5 days, most of the zombies in the vicinity have been cleaned up, so the streets look a little empty now. This not only brought opportunities to Lin Yu and others, but also brought opportunities to other survivors in the residential areas on both sides of the street. Lin Yu has seen survivors appearing near the streets looking for food more than once. It has been more than 10 days since the end of the day. Unless it is a real house god who stores a lot of food at home, otherwise, even if ordinary people save money on food and expenses, they will definitely face the problem of starvation by now. Therefore, finding food has become the primary task of these Doomsday survivors. After all, you can only think about it when you are full. If you can't eat enough, everything else is empty talk. The three of them were walking when suddenly there were several gunshots at the end of the direction in front of them. Boom. 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 It was very abrupt, and it floated far away over the relatively quiet urban area. Lin Yu frowned, and there was a gunshot. Is it the police, or the army, or someone else? Looking roughly in the direction, the place where the gunshots came out was the Haozailai supermarket where Lin Yu was about to go. Just as he was about to speak, the system that had been immersed for several days finally spoke again. Please host to make a choice. Option 1. Come to the supermarket again and there are gunshots. The danger is unknown. The host will go to check immediately. The reward will be 10 points for all attribute points and a bronze treasure chest 1. Option 2. The danger of the gunman is unknown. For the sake of safety, give up going to the supermarket and leave quickly. A bucket of instant noodles will be rewarded. Looking at the two options that suddenly popped up in his mind, Lin Yu sniffled. This is a good idea that does not require thinking at all, so choose one properly. On one side of an intersection, there is a large supermarket. Before the end of the world, this is a place with a high concentration of people in Zhongcheng, and the business is quite good. At the entrance of the supermarket, several figures swayed. F*K. I told you guys a long time ago that this supermarket is already in Brother Go's territory. If you want to grab it, you're looking for death. A young man with yellow hair spat at the three corpses at his feet, coldly wrote. And in the hands of the yellow-haired young man, he was actually holding a pistol, which was small and black, somewhat similar to the Type 05 police pistol issued by the police. In Taiwan, it is impossible for ordinary people to own guns, so the police pistol in the hands of this yellow-haired young man probably has some dirty origins. Beside the yellow-haired young man, there are several tattooed and dressed-up young gangsters. They are all subordinates of Brother Go, and Brother Go is a well-known leader of gangsters near Zhongcheng University. Before the apocalypse, in Zhongcheng University, many students who were bullied would pay to find Brother Go to help him out. After all these years, Brother Go has gained quite a reputation in this generation. When the Doomsday came, Brother Go acted like a hero. Not only was he not afraid, but he called all his younger brothers to clean up the zombies all the way, and finally gathered at the Zhongcheng Inspectorate. Because of his status as a gangster, Brother Go's resentment towards the inspector is not so deep. After arriving here, he immediately robbed the inspector who was also in a mess. After paying the lives of 6 younger brothers, Brother Go successfully occupied the Inspectorate Bureau, and obtained a considerable part of police equipment in it, such as pistols, riot sticks, explosion-proof shields and so on. With these equipments, Brother Go launched an attack on the biggest Haozailai supermarket nearby. It took 3 days, and with guns and people, he successfully cleaned up all the zombies in the supermarket. Then they occupied it and lived a life of a landlord with plenty of food. To this day, many nearby residents try to take some food from the supermarket to survive, but they are stopped by Brother Go's subordinates. If the verbal warning is not heeded, this group of gangsters who have guns will start trying to kill people. Of course, there is one type of people they don't kill, and that is beautiful, well-figured women. Not only will he not be killed, but he will be forcibly pulled into the supermarket to provide Go Zhe and his subordinates with pleasure. After the end of the world, the darkness of human nature has been stimulated and expanded like never before. in a certain residential building tens of meters away from Haozailai's supermarket. A beautiful woman in a police uniform is staring in the direction of Haozailai's supermarket. Her long black hair was coiled up high, and even in the end of the day, the police uniform on her body was still meticulous. It could be seen that this was a quite capable female inspector. Damn it. This group of scumbags are too rampant. If this continues, I don't know how many people will be killed by them, Ling Shuya said to herself in a deep voice. She was a policewoman in the police station occupied by Brother Go and younger brother. Later, seeing that the situation was difficult to reverse, she had to leave in a hurry. But these days, she has been lurking near the Haozailai supermarket, surviving on food from residents' homes. In the past few days, she has shot several times, trying to destroy Brother Go's powerful gang. However, the power is weak and the power gang is still there, but his bullets have been consumed a lot. Today, Ling Shuya saw with her own eyes again that the people who went to ask for food were beaten to death. Her beautiful eyes seemed to spew fire. There was a little more determination in her heart. She checked her equipment, and Ling Shuya stood up. With a figure like a vigorous cheetah, it disappeared into the residential building in an instant. She decided to fight, even if it cost her own life. Brother Go must pay the price. Well, in front of the supermarket, the yellow-haired young man was leaning against the wall, smoking a cigarette, and ordered his younger brother to dispose of the 3 corpses in front of the supermarket while puffing. Tai Zhu, or Mao, find a shopping cart and drag these 3 dead people away. I'll get angry when I see it, so be quicker. The one called Tai Zhu was a sturdy young man, 1.9 meters tall, dark all over, but he looked a little silly. Hearing the yellow-haired young man's order, Tai Zhu and Mao pushed out a shopping cart from the supermarket, then carried the bodies of the 3 dead men into the shopping cart, and walked towards the vegetable market opposite the supermarket together. There is a place where they dispose of the corpse, which is convenient and quick. But just as the 2 of them walked out a few steps, a gunshot sounded from somewhere, and Tai Zhu staggered, lying on the shopping cart. Mao, who was standing aside, was splashed with a few drops of blood on his face turned pale with fright, and there was a rattling sound from his pants, and he even peed on his pants. The yellow-haired young man naturally sensed the situation here. His face changed drastically, and he quickly clenched the pistol in his hand. Damn, that crazy woman is here again. Everyone be careful, the yellow-haired young man shouted. Beside him, 2 other gangsters with guns hurriedly looked around. There. One of them pointed to a driveway on the road. The yellow-haired youth looked over there intently, and sure enough, he saw a vigorous posture. It was Ling Shuya. Damn, come again. I won't catch you this time. I'll write my name upside down, the yellow-haired young man said ferociously, taking the lead to shoot in the direction where Ling Shuya was. The same was true for the 2 companions behind them, who raised their guns and started fighting. I'll report to Brother Go, one of them said. The yellow-haired young man snorted coldly. Yesterday I caught a top-quality guy, and Brother Go probably hasn't had enough fun now. Are you going to disturb him? The young man who spoke shrank his neck. He knew very well what would happen if he disturbed Brother Go's enjoyment. The 3 of us are enough. Catch this crazy woman later, and send it to Brother Go to receive the reward. Haha. The yellow-haired young man laughed wildly. Holding the gun and firing. But they've only held guns for a few days. How can their marksmanship compare with a professionally trained inspector like Ling Shuya? After a short while of fighting, 3 more punks fell down. Just when the yellow-haired young man regretted whether he should go to the supermarket to ask for reinforcements, Ling Shuya on the opposite side became silent. Behind a car, Ling Shuya looked at the clips in her waist. Her pretty face turned pale. Her magazine fell out of the holster at some point. Now, she has no bullets in her gun. Without bullets, it means that she has no long-range combat power. How easy is it to fight against the 3 gunmen on the opposite side? Damn it. Ling Shuya cursed secretly. Finally, outside the supermarket, the yellow-haired youth waved his hands and made a gesture of encirclement, and took the lead to lean towards Ling Shuya. Behind them, there were 5 punks holding riot sticks. The yellow-haired youth had already guessed that Ling Shuya was out of bullets, and now is the best time to catch her. Judging from past judgments, this Ling Shuya who attacked the supermarket many times is a pretty woman. If she is caught and brought to Brother Go, he will be very happy. Put down your weapon and grab it. I know you're out of bullets. Come out obediently, so you can save yourself a little bit of physical pain. Well, Somewhere at the intersection outside the supermarket, two electric cars stopped at the same time. Lin Yu turned over and got down from the top with the sisters and looked straight ahead. Just in time to see Ling Shuya surrounded by Brother Go's men. The arrival of Lin Yu and others also attracted the attention of the yellow-haired youth and others. "Don't meddle in your own business, get out," said one of the gangsters. But the yellow-haired youth looked straight at Zhang Xin and Zhang Ru. Half a month had passed since the end of the world, and he was very surprised to see such a clean woman. What surprised him even more was that the looks of Zhang Xin and Zhang Ru could not be said to be overwhelming, but they were definitely at the level of great beauties. "Wait a minute, he can leave, but they have to stay. Our supermarket needs such beautiful beauties. Brother Go will definitely like it," the yellow-haired young man said with a sinister smile. The punks around him also understood what he was thinking, and their eyes showed sinister looks. Such a beautiful woman, Brother Go, maybe it will be their turn after they have had a good time. And Lin Yu, when he heard this, his face became very cold. In the final analysis, Zhang Xin and Zhang Ru were also the women he was lucky enough to meet, let alone teasing them outrageously. Even if they looked at them through colored glasses, they would definitely pay the price. "Master, I'm very upset now, you guys know how to do it," Lin Yu said lightly. Behind them, Zhang Xin and Zhang Ru looked at each other and took out their respective weapons. The next moment, Zhang Xin turned into an afterimage and rushed towards the yellow-haired young man, while Zhang Ru raised the frost crossbow and shot an arrow. With a bang, the gun-wielding gangster next to the yellow-haired youth turned into ice crystals. The physique of ordinary people is not even comparable to zombies. How can they block the power of frostbolt? And the yellow-haired young man was even more unlucky. Before he could make any moves, he was instantly killed by Zhang Xin. Then came the others, except for Ling Shuya, all the others were killed. Ling Shuya was stunned. What shocked her was not the death of the young man with yellow hair and others, but Zhang Xin's strength. This kind of strength, even a provincial champion who is proficient in martial arts like himself may not be able to match it. What are the origins of these three people? Lin Yu raised his hand and glanced at the signboard to come again, and waved. "Let's go in and have a look." "Wait a minute, who are you?" Ling Shuya shouted towards Lin Yu's back. She could tell that among the three, Lin Yu was the boss. Lin Yu paused, turned around and looked at Ling Shuya with interest. "It's just a survivor of the Doomsday, come here to find something to eat." Ling Shuya gritted her teeth. "Doomsday survivor? But there are dozens of gangsters with guns inside, you." Ling Shuya hesitated. To be honest, Lin Yu helped her once, so that there are so many gangsters stationed in the supermarket. Lin Yu and others swaggered in. "Is it really okay?" Lin Yu chuckled when he heard this. "Does it matter?" After all, with a wave of his hand, he took the sisters and walked towards the gate of Haozailai. Ling Shui's complexion changed slightly. She made a decision after deliberating in her heart, bent down and picked up the guns in the hands of the young man with yellow hair and the others, and ejected the magazine. "I'll go with you," Ling Shui said. Lin Yu shrugged and didn't speak. He didn't care. Walking to the gate, I have to say that those gangsters were quite cautious, and the gate was locked. In this way, even if a large number of survivors want to enter the supermarket, they will make a noise, which will attract the attention of the people inside the supermarket. But this big lock, in front of Lin Yu and others, did not hinder it at all. He winked at Zhang Xin, the latter understood, stepped forward a few steps and slashed at the chain. The chain wrapped around the doorknob snapped. Then the three of them walked towards the inside of the supermarket under the leadership of Lin Yu. As soon as they entered, the four were discovered. 5 or 6 gangsters with riot sticks came from the supermarket. "Who are you?" "No, it's the female inspector." "Quickly, go and inform Brother Go," a gangster shouted. But before they could take any action, Zhang Xin and Zhang Ru had already moved. 3 seconds later, 5 or 6 punks fell to the ground, and the bright red blood flowing on the white floor looked a little dazzling. Ling Shuya was stunned again. Who the hell is Lin Yu? Even if it is a ruthless character who has killed someone, he won't frown when he kills someone. Before Ling Shuya could react, the three of Lin Yu moved forward again. This time, it could be said that they killed all directions. Gods blocked and killed gods, and Buddhas blocked and killed Buddhas. Anyway, judging from the current situation, the little gangsters stationed here have no good things, and if they are killed, they will be killed. You don't have to be soft on the bad guys. This is Lin Yu's idea. Ling Shuiya followed Lin Yu all the way, and quickly reached the second floor of the supermarket. The shelves on the first floor of the supermarket have been emptied, whether it is daily necessities, food, clothes, shoes, etc. have been moved to the second floor. After reaching the second floor, there was another series of screams. In a manager's office next to the warehouse on the second floor. Suddenly, the door was pushed open, and a little punk covered in blood fell to the ground. Dog. Brother Dog, someone is calling in. Spicy bastard, who the hell is so bold? Take me to see. Brother Go roared, grabbed the pistol on the desk, and ran towards the door. The dog legs that fell to the ground rolled and crawled up, leading the way for Brother Go. Soon, Brother Go appeared in an open space on the second floor of the supermarket under the leadership of Go Zuizi. There are two groups of people confronting each other. What's going on? Who is so bold? Dare to break into my territory? Came the dog Brother Honglei's voice. Then, Lin Yu and the others saw a strong man walking from the back to the front. When Ling Shuiya saw this person, her eyes were full of anger. She still remembered that it was this bastard, this scum, that bastard who robbed the police station and killed more than 20 of her colleagues. What kind of dog brother are you? Lin Yu asked, looking at the strong man. Brother Go glanced greedily at Zhang Xin and Zhang Ru. His heart lightened a little, and he came back to his senses after hearing Lin Yu's words. I'm Brother Go. Who are you and what are you doing here? Is this little girl looking for a helper? As he spoke, Brother Go pointed at Ling Shuiya. Ling Shuiya had a problem with the gangsters here, and this time she came in with Lin Yu and others, so it's normal to have a misunderstanding. Lin Yu shook his head. No, I just came here to get some food. Brother Go was furious when he heard this, and cursed. Food, shit. You kill so many of my brothers and still want food? Get it for me. As soon as the words fell, the dozen or so punks around raised their weapons in unison. Ling Shuiya's face was cold, and she looked directly at Brother Go. I advise you to put down your weapon, otherwise, after this time passes, you will be severely punished by the law. Brother Go laughed loudly when he heard this, and looked at Ling Shuiya. Little girl, I heard that you are the Inspector Flower of your inspectorate. Why don't you just join me? Being my woman will make you popular and hot. As for the law you mentioned, hee, look at this world, can it be restored? One sentence left Ling Shuiya speechless. Yes, can this world recover? The Doomsday is coming, covering the whole world, civilization collapses, law is only the past tense, now, strength, fists, and resources are king. While Ling Shuiya hesitated, Brother Go ordered again. Catch them all. The women will catch them alive, and the men will chop them up and feed them to the zombies. The host is detected to be threatened, please make a choice immediately. Option 1. Brother Go has a lot of people, leave immediately, look for food again, and reward all attribute points +2, bronze treasure chest *1. Option 2. As a male silver with a system, how can he be so provoked? Kill them all, take away the food here, and reward, nephrite armor, set, golden treasure box 1. There are two options, one is to leave, and the other is to fight. But Lin Yu thinks that he has already come here, if he just walks out again like this, isn't it a bit too embarrassing? How can I say that I am also a systematic male banker, how can I back down? What's more, one liver can be rewarded generously, so why not do it? Lin Yu, never be cowardly. I choose 2. Lin Yu thought to himself. The next moment, he waved his hand and summoned a windblade, which hit Brother Go's hands. Ordinary people don't have supernatural powers, so Brother Go didn't expect Lin Yu to make such a move. In addition, he had told the woman to catch her alive, so the gangsters around him didn't shoot for a while. Ah! Damn it, kill them, tear them into pieces, Brother Go yelled while grabbing the severed arm. The punks around were also angry and ready to attack. But how can their reaction speed and physical performance compare to Zhang Xin and Zhang Ru? Not even Ling Shuiya, a female inspector, can compare. In an instant, gunshots rang out, but none of the bullets successfully hit the target. On the contrary, under the actions of Lin Yu and others, most of the punks fell down. Although Ling Shuiya's attributes are only slightly better than ordinary people, she was once a provincial fighting champion. After a slap in the face, the two gangsters who were fighting with her quickly fell to the ground. Lin Yu looked at this scene and stroked his chin. This female inspector has something. A minute later, Brother Go was left on the opposite side. At this moment, Brother Go no longer had the arrogance and domineering aura just now, and collapsed to the ground, kicking the floor to retreat. You. What do you want to do? Ling Shuya stepped in front of Brother Go, grabbed the latter by the collar, and slapped him twice. Where are the women you forcibly brought here? Tell me. Brother Go was stunned by the beating, and stretched out his left finger to point in the direction of the warehouse. Ling Shuya grabbed Brother Go by his collar and walked towards the warehouse. After a while, Ling Shuya's angry curse came from inside, bastard. Gunshots followed, and many women screamed. Shall we? Want to go and have a look? Zhang Ru looked at Lin Yu. Now she has gradually adapted to her status as a slave, and besides eating and going to the bathroom, she has to consult Lin Yu for instructions. Lin Yu was looking at the golden treasure box rewarded by the system, and nodded when he heard Zhang Ru's words.
The three of them walked towards the warehouse where Ling Shuya was.
When we arrived at the warehouse door, the light inside was a little dim, but it didn't affect the sight of Lin Yu and others. I could only see a dozen or so women tied up in this dark warehouse. There was a fishy smell in the air. It is conceivable what kind of abuse these women suffered after they arrived here. Now when these women saw Ling Shuya, Lin Yu and others, their faces were full of horror. They yelled and moved their bodies to shrink to the corner of the wall. Sure enough, in this era of broken laws and loss of human relations, women with weak bodies are the biggest victims. After a few days of abuse, their spirits have been pushed to the brink of collapse, and now they will be frightened at the slightest sign of trouble. A bunch of beasts, dying 10,000 times is not too much. Ling Shuya scolded Brother Go and his subordinates angrily, while pulling out a dagger and cutting the nylon ropes that bound those women. Zhang Ru also wanted to help, but without Lin Yu's permission, she could only stand aside and worry. Soon, a total of 12 women were brought out of the dark warehouse by Ling Shuya. Originally there were 15 of them, but the other 3 had turned into cold corpses, dead for a long time. Among the 12 women, a slightly older Shufu fell to his knees with a plop, and kowtowed to Lin Yu, Ling Shuya and the others. Thank you, benefactor, for saving your life. Thank you, benefactor. Seeing this, the other 11 women followed suit. Lin Yu dodged to the side, pointed at Ling Shuya and said, Your benefactor is her. If you want to thank her, just thank her. After all, he led Zhang Xin and Zhang Ru towards the food storage area that Brother Go and the others had sorted out. To put it bluntly, Lin Yu came here just to get some food to fill his stomach, and whether he killed Brother Go or saved those women, it was just a way. Ling Shuya watched Lin Yu leave, gritted her teeth, and pulled the women up. Don't talk about this, go find some clothes and put them on. Although there are not many people here, it is still somewhat indecent, especially with a man like Lin Yu here. But would Lin Yu care about this? Of course he didn't care, just kidding. How can he say that when he was a student, when he was working, and now, he has watched dozens of small movies, just a woman's body? Isn't it true that he hasn't seen it before? Led by Ling Shuya, the 12 women went to the place where the clothes were stored. On the way, they also joined a woman who ran out of Brother Go's office, making a total of 13 women. On the other side, Lin Yu brought Zhang Ru, and Zhang Xin had already reached the food area, and began to charge heavily. It is said that a big supermarket is a big supermarket, and it is far from comparable to the convenience stores that Lin Yu searched for before. The food in the warehouse has been taken out and piled up in a corner of the supermarket. Put the ones with a short shelf life on the outside, and the ones with a long shelf life on the inside. It seems that this dog brother has quite a sense of management, but it's a pity that he became a gangster.